there you are, my unbreakable witness to the storm I've unleashed today. How perfect. You're in for a spectacle, neither a trick nor a treat, but something sharper, something deeper. Painful, perhaps. But isn't that the point? They thought they could silence you, grind you into nothing, scatter you like dust beneath their boots. They believed they could bury you and leave you forgotten. But oh, how wrong they were. You didn't break, you didn't crumble, you transformed, you endured. And worse for them, you thrived. You took their venom and made it your strength. You turned their malice into the fire that keeps your spirit burning. Now, it's their undoing. You see, their betrayal isn't just a fleeting regret. It's not a shadow of passing guilt. No, it's a parasite that's latched onto their very being, coursing through their veins, tethered to their bones, a constant echo of the choices they made. They thought their cruelty would destroy you, but instead, it haunts them relentlessly. Every night when they close their eyes, they don't see the shattered version of you they tried to create. No, they see you, whole, radiant, and unyielding, stronger than their worst nightmares. They can't escape you. You've become a specter in their lives, a relentless reminder of their actions. This isn't the haunting of a ghost, it's the haunting of the truth. Guilt. Oh, guilt is not a whisper, it's a roaring inferno. It begins as a flicker, easily ignored, but it grows, it devours, it consumes, and they are the architects of their torment, clutching the match that ignited their own destruction. They thought they could set your life ablaze, but now that same fire is ravaging their very souls. Every glance in the mirror taunts them. They see the person they tried to destroy, but they also see their own failure staring back. The illusion they crafted of you, the one who would wither away and fade into nothingness, that version never existed. What stands before them now is not a shadow, but a force of nature. They tried to wash away their sins, scrub the poison from their hands, but the truth, it stained them forever. Oh, how blind they were to their arrogance. When they attempted to obliterate you, they shattered more than just a person. They shattered the very foundation of their lies. The truth rose from the ashes they thought would be your grave, and now it chokes them, suffocates them, and robs them of peace. They wake up in cold sweats, not from fear of you, but from fear of themselves. What they've done has imprisoned them in a cage of their own making, a labyrinth with no escape. And you hold the key. This isn't about vengeance. No, it's sweeter than that. This is about inevitability. Their collapse is not a question of if, but when. They'll pretend they've moved on. They'll wear their masks, smile their hollow smiles, and build their castles of denial. But deep within, they're crumbling. Their betrayal festers, their guilt gnaws, and their regret grows like a cancer. They'll never outrun it, because it's etched into the very fabric of their being. You're not just a memory to them. You're a scar, a reminder they can never erase. You haunt their ambitions, their victories, their relationships. Every fleeting shadow, every whisper of the wind reminds them of you. They cannot build a future without tripping over the ruins of their past. They'll never taste happiness, never know peace, because their actions are a millstone around their necks, dragging them deeper into the abyss. And now, they fear the monster they've created. The chains they tried to bind you with have become their shackles. They forged those chains with their lies, and now every clink echoes their failure. They thought they'd bury you, but they only planted the seed of your rebirth. You are not a ghost hiding in the shadows. You are the storm that stands in the open, unrelenting and undeniable. Let them wrestle with their facades. Let them drown in their hollow lives. They are prisoners of their own choices, condemned to relive the consequences every single day. They thought they could erase you, but instead, they've immortalized you. Every step they take is haunted by the weight of their betrayal. Every breath they draw is tainted by the truth they cannot escape. They underestimated you. They thought they could crush your spirit, but instead, They unleashed a force they can never contain. You've become their reckoning, a living testament to their downfall. They may try to hide behind their illusions, but deep down they know they destroyed nothing but themselves. So rise tall, my indomitable warrior. They tried to bury you, but all they did was cultivate the roots of your power. Let their guilt consume them. Let their lies entangle them. Let their regret suffocate them. You are the embodiment of their failure, the proof of their arrogance, and the living reminder that some truths can never be silenced. They can run, they can hide, but they will never escape you. Because you didn't just survive, you thrived, and that truth will haunt them for eternity. But the story doesn't end there. No, their torment has only begun. Because every time they try to rebuild, every time they attempt to rise from the wreckage of their own making, they're met with the unrelenting truth. You stand as the monument to their failure, an unyielding reminder that they could not break you. Their world, once so meticulously crafted, is now a fragile house of cards, trembling under the weight of their guilt and your triumph. And the best part, they know it. They feel it in every breath, in every fleeting moment of stillness, when they think they've found peace, only to be pulled back into the storm of their own regret. Let them wrestle with the ghosts of their choices. Let them drown in the tidal wave of their own making. They'll tell themselves lies to ease the sting. It wasn't my fault. I did what I had to. But those lies crack like brittle glass beneath the hammer of reality. The truth is etched into every fiber of their existence, and no amount of pretending can erase it. They thought they were the architects of your downfall, but now they see they were merely the architects of their own undoing. And you rise higher. Every step you take forward sends a shockwave through their fragile facade. Every achievement you claim, every moment of joy you savor, is a blade twisting deeper into the heart of their delusion. They wanted you to be their cautionary tale, a story whispered in the shadows to validate their cruelty. Instead, you've become the legend that overshadows them, the one they cannot escape, no matter how desperately they try to rewrite the narrative. Imagine their sleepless nights, their hollow victories, their desperate attempts to find solace in a world that keeps reminding them of you. Their smiles are strained, their laughter hollow, because they know. Deep down, they know they've unleashed something they can never control. You're not just a memory, you're a force. A relentless storm that tears through the foundations of their denial and leaves them exposed to the bitter truth. And here's the most exquisite irony of all. They gave you this power. In their arrogance, in their attempts to strip you of your worth, they handed you the tools to become unstoppable. Every cut, every scar, every wound they inflicted has become armor you wear with pride. You are a testament to resilience, a warrior forged in the fires of their betrayal. And they're nothing more than the ashes left in your wake. So let them wander through their empty lives, haunted by shadows they can't escape. Let them try to silence the voices that whisper your name in the depths of their minds. It won't matter, because you are not their past. You are their reckoning. You are the unshakable truth that follows them into every corner of their existence, the reminder that some actions cannot be undone. Stand tall, knowing that your strength is their torment, your success their punishment. You've become the storm they'll never weather, the fire they can't extinguish, the truth they'll never outrun. And as they crumble under the weight of their own guilt, you will continue to rise, untouchable, unbroken, undeniable. This is your triumph. This is your legacy.